Alright, I want to make one more video about Balfour. It was something I read today which I had no idea. I mean, I don't know, I take everything I hear with a grain of salt. I don't want to accept everything right away as exactly what it is. And we also have to avoid anachronisms. The question basically is, should anybody be celebrating the Balfour Declaration? So last night, I'll talk about two different points of view that I heard, and we can compare the two. So last night I was listening to the John Batchelor show, and he had Malcolm Holbein from the Council of Presidents of Major Jewish Organizations, something like that. And they were and they had someone else on the phone. I don't remember who else it was. They were discussing the celebration of this what it's called, the Balfour Declaration, and they were obviously all celebrating it. They all thought it was a good thing, and they were discussing how England is proud of it, how Israel of course is happy with it, and see it as one of the seeds which later blossomed into their state of Israel. And it was in general in a very positive light. They discussed some critiques that could be. That one thing they said was, well, the fact that the British Empire is what made the Declaration, and in modern days empires are bad, and so it has no significance or should be rejected. And now we have the United Kingdom and no longer the British Empire, and that it smacks of imperialism. And they struck that down. And first of all, in those days, that's what you had. You had empires. You didn't really have nation states in the way that we have today so much. The United States maybe was somewhat of exception to the rule, but the concept of nation states didn't really exist, and it was really England that their empire really created many of these nation states. And this was not an imperialistic move, which is true. I remember, in reference to my previous video where I was discussing how Meir Simcha, the Or Sameach Chusik Aleinu, said that it would seem the most intellectually